Thank you very much for having me here. Thank you very much for this short introduction. Since it happened that I'm the last speaker for today, the last speaker of the menu, let's talk about something sweet. So, who likes ice cream here? Yeah, that's like big majority over here. It's actually a common belief that people like ice cream. It doesn't matter where you come from, wherever you do, you like ice cream. It doesn't matter where you live, in Greenland or somewhere in South Africa, you like ice cream. So that's pretty interesting how people like ice cream. But what is more interesting, how people can do whatever to get an ice cream, especially kids. So I live in this great neighborhood here in Amsterdam, and it is great because we have this small, tiny, but shiny green ice cream truck coming all the time, every afternoon. And the funny part is, you see how these neighborhood kids, when they hear this sound of ice cream truck, just bolt after it. It's just amazing. And the most amazing part of this story, they're happy when they get an ice cream. So it happened for me to see their faces, when they overlive this moment of joy and full of life when they get an ice cream. It sounds stupid, but they're kids. Anyway, it happened, believe for me that all of us, we need an ice cream truck in our life. I mean, it doesn't matter wherever you do. I truly believe there is no such a thing as useless work, but still, whatever you do, just have your ice cream truck, right? So run after it. If you have an ice cream truck, or let me rephrase it, if you have a goal, a vision, a dream, you'll do whatever it takes to get an ice cream. And ice cream is your reward when you reach that point when you bought an ice cream. So I commute by train every morning and I see hundreds of people, men and women, young boys and girls, school age, office workers, all of them are different. All of them have different backgrounds, nationalities and whatsoever. And interesting thing is, younger generation is always more cheerful. Not because they're just young and passionate and whatever, but because I do believe that they have the childish dreams. For example, I mean, all of us being children, I mean, at a certain point, right? And all of us would still have this goal of becoming a president, becoming an astronaut, policeman, whatever. Something childish that you, along the years, lose that. So I came to the conclusion, these people, elder generation, let's say, the parents of this kid, they don't have this sparkle because every morning they commute to the place they don't like, they do the things that they absolutely hate. In one certain word, it's called work, and they hate it, so they most probably don't pursue their childish dream. Because I really can't imagine someone who will say, hey, you know what, in 20 years I'm going to sit in this office, drink 5 times per day coffee and stare to the screen. That smile dream. No, I haven't heard anything like this. Even if I heard, I would remember that. So here's the thing. Along the years, maybe it took 10 or 15 or 20, people forgot what they're running after. People forgot what they're running after because otherwise they would be happy and shiny as the kids in the train. Several years ago when I just entered to law school, half of the class had no idea what they're doing there, another half had this great, humane and egalitarian idea of making the world a better place. So let me tell you, being honest, several years passed, no one did whatever they promised. So, but it's different. But it's different because they came to the point when they transformed their childish idea something bigger, something better. And that means that they grew a bit up. And it doesn't mean that still don't pursue their ice cream truck. I personally do pursue still my ice cream truck, not just because I like ice cream, but just because I still have this vision and they'll lose it. And many people lose that, and that's why I see many unhappy faces in a morning train. I have this good friend of mine, a couple of months ago, actually almost a year ago, he decided to become a great entrepreneur without any necessary funds of education whatsoever. He's miserably failing for almost a year, but every time when I talk to him, he said, hey, you know what? Even though I'm having a shitty life right now, I know that I'll succeed. And the most amazing thing is, it was, I think, last week I talked to him, and he said, I've never been so close to my goal ever. I woke up with this great idea that sometime soon I'll reach my goal. And it was really relieving feeling that, hey, this guy is doing something great in his life. So having childish dream is just not enough. Transforming it, it's another stage. But it's not enough either. But surrounding right people and doing right things towards catching your ice cream tray is something different. In 1964, I believe not all of us were born by that time. So 1964, February 25, a young 20-year-old man called Cassius Clay entered the ring to challenge the world middleweight champion, Sonny Liston. So no one but Cassius Clay and his team, his gym, his friends would believe that he will win. So let me tell you something, after 10 rounds, Liston couldn't continue the match, and the world knew his new world champion, Cassius Clay. And after years, he became Muhammad Ali, one of the best sportsmen of the past century. So this person surrounded himself with the right people and was keep doing the right things. And that's why he, and only he, out of hundreds of people, young guys from the United States of America, he became a champion of the world. So that's really important, that when you can surround yourself with the right things, the right people, and when you do that, it's a miracle. You find right sources. You find your goal. You can find your ice cream. So let me leave you with this, and maybe organizing committee is still struggling to find an ice cream, but I brought one with me. So who likes an ice cream, guys?